Hello, welcome. Today we shall be discussing the poverty mindset. Do you know that really the real and the major cause of poverty is not lack of money? Poverty is actually a function of the mindset. Come to think about it, the number of money printed by the central bank of any country is always the same. But in the same country, in the same community, some people end up having more while others have less. It is not about the availability of money or not availability of money. It is a function of your thinking. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is it. What you think determines what you attract. How you think determines who you become. We are going to be sharing today some mindset that helps keep people poor. And I hope as we step into a new year, you are going to look at some of those mindsets that you are guilty of and work at improving on them. The first mindset I would like to talk about is the work-paycheck mindset. Okay, this mindset only works for the paycheck. As long as they get the money, they spend it and go back to looking for another paycheck. As long as this is your mindset, prosperity will never come to you. These people only work for money. Before the money comes, they have invested in a lot, spent it on this, probably taking credit, done HOB and all that. So by the time the money is coming, it's wiped out. If you really want to be prosperous, you need to begin to think strategically about your inflow. You need financial literacy. You need to understand savings. You need to understand investment. You need to understand multiplication of money. Okay? If your mindset is a paycheck and spend mindset, you will never be rich. There is a paradigm, there is a restriction that will always inform your outcome, and that is the fact that every time money comes, or even before the money comes, you have spent it, and as a result you will always be in lack. That is the first mindset I would like to share with us. So I would like for you to review the first mindset we shared. Are you guilty of this mindset? Is that a mindset you will need to work on as you step into a new year? The second mindset is the hatred for the rich mindset. Hatred for the rich. Some people just can't afford to be around rich people. They just have this own resentment for rich people. Have you met people like that in your life? I have. For no reason, they just hate rich people. You know, in their mind, they believe that the rich is the reason why they are poor. That's how they think. But you see, life doesn't work that way. One man's success is not a reason for another man's failure. There is a proverb that best illustrates this, that the sky is big enough for all the birds. The fact that one bird is flying on the sky doesn't mean it's depriving another bird from flying. The fact that somebody is successful and is rich doesn't mean you have to be poor. In fact, if you will take it from me, every time you see a successful and a rich person, it should be a motivation for you to know that you too can do it. I tell myself this from time to time. When I see people who challenge me, I say, this man doesn't have two heads. I can do it too. And that's the mindset you want to have. See, there is something called the law of attraction that governs the universe. The strongest emotion that you run with determines what you attract. If you have a strong hatred for the rich, there is no way riches will be attracted to you. It's called the law of attraction. You cannot hate the rich and be rich. That hatred, that energy you are exuding is sending away the force of riches to you. There is no way. You will just keep getting frustrated and getting frustrated. If you would take it from me, I think you should change that energy and transfer it into love for the rich. Get close to the rich. Learn what they are doing differently that you need to adapt. Learn their lifestyle and begin to imbibe it into your own lifestyle. In fact, I will tell you a brutal truth. Give to the rich. Somebody say, how will I use spoon to pour water into the ocean? It's just principle. It's the law of life. Whatever you love, you attract. Whatever you hate, you repel. Let me repeat. Whatever you love, you attract. Whatever you hate, you repel. Whatever you need to do to attract riches, give it your best. Give to the rich. Again, I say give to the rich. You might look stupid, but it's a principle that has worked massively for me. I have used it in the past and it has worked for me. When I was close to my first billionaire friend, the mentor, I used to give him gifts and I still give him till today. I know somebody will be thinking, why will you give to? But you see, it opens doors for you. One problem that the rich always have is that people are always wired to take from them. But if you set a different tone by giving, you tend to attract them to you. They will be more open to you because you have differentiated yourself from every other person. So as you step into a new year, I would like for you to kill that hatred for the rich. Find a way to transform it into the love for riches. And that way you will unconsciously begin to attract the forces that bring for riches. And your life will never be the same again. So still talking about giving to the rich. I know some of you will be saying, where will I get the money to give to the rich? I'm looking for money, you're asking me to give to the rich. You see, giving doesn't have to be monetary. Okay, again, this topic is about the mindset. Okay, giving doesn't have to be monetary. You can give your time, you can give your energy, you can give your resources. See, everybody has a need. You can give your skill. There's a skill you have that can be relevant to this person. You'll be shocked. But with that giving, you aim yourself proximity to their life. That way you can begin to understudy them, and your life can be much better when you begin to apply the principles that they are living by, that is making them successful. I'll give an illustration. My younger brother is close to a billionaire in this country, and one of the ways he was able to access or give to the man was to help the man build a social media profile, help him to build a powerful PR, online, because that's one of the skills that my younger brother has. So you don't always narrow your mind to money when we talk about giving to the rich. You have to think about other things. It's what you have that you can give. The question you want to ask yourself is, what do I have now that I can give to this rich man whom I'm trying to learn from? It's very simple. I hope that helps. The third mindset that we want to address, this might come to many people as a surprise, is what I would like to call a competitive mindset. So this mindset is most often successful or rich, in quotes, and this mindset doesn't even mind you being rich also. But the problem with this mindset is that this mindset doesn't want you to be up to them or above them. They are okay with you being successful. They are okay with you being rich, as long as you are not as rich as them, as long as you are not as successful as them, they are okay. So that's why I put their own riches or success in quotes, because even though this person thinks he or she is rich, is really poor. True success wants to help others to succeed also. So I share with most of my friends, I said, we are better off all successful. All my siblings, I used to tell them, I said, I don't want any of you to be a liability. The truth is, if we have more successful people, we will be able to do more together. We will be able to achieve more together if we are collectively successful. Okay? So it's a poverty mindset to think because you are rich, because you are successful, others shouldn't be as rich as you. You should be comfortable with your success. You should be comfortable with your riches. You should be comfortable in your skin. You should be comfortable with other people's success. You should be comfortable with other people's riches. You should be comfortable having a lot of successful people around you. It's more fun when we have more people succeeding. So that's why I said this might come as a surprise. So for other people, they might see that person as a rich person. But for people like me, I see them as still poor because they still have a poverty mindset. They have the mindset that is threatened by other people's success. Truly rich people are not threatened by other people's success. They are not threatened by other people's wealth. They are very proud of other people's success. I'll give a quick example that you can resonate with. I see how Otedola flows freely around Dangote. It's a very good example that comes to my mind. Dangote is successful, Otedola is successful. They are both rich and they are comfortable around each other. That is true riches. A truly rich person is not threatened by another person's success. It's not threatened by another person's riches. A truly rich person is not threatened by another person's success. It's not threatened by another person's riches. It's comfortable with other people being successful around them. I hope that is not you. If that is you, in this new year, I will want for you to begin to feel comfortable with other people being successful around you. You will love the feeling, Birds of the same feather should flock together comfortably without being threatened. Let's move to the next mindset. The next mindset we like to explore is what I would like to call exploitative mindset or exploitation mindset. Okay, this mindset derives pleasure in exploiting people. It derives pleasure in hurting people while taking from them. An example will probably best illustrate it. Have you mistakenly sent an airtime to somebody or transfer money mistakenly to an account and you call that person, especially with this bank numbers that have the phone number as their account number, and you call the person that, oh, sorry, I mistakenly sent money, can you please refund it? You will see the excitement. Some will tell you things like, I have been praying, God just used you to answer my prayer. Have you been to some churches, or even you are watching online, or maybe an excerpt online, where people go to church to share testimony of a transfer that enters their account, and they are already spending the money and they are in church doing testimony, and maybe somebody is telling them it's miracle money? That is wrong. That is the poverty we're talking about. The right thing to do is to declare to the bank that somebody has mistakenly sent money to your account, or just tell the bank. As long as you are not expecting any money from anybody. That is a wicked mindset. But guess what is a poverty mindset? A truly rich mindset will not do that. Okay? It will not do that. It's the same reason why I know you probably have fallen victim of that before. I have. If not for poverty, haven't you had stories of people who saw money in the airport and declared those money and they were rewarded? So it's not whether you have money or not. I'm sure those people who refund those monies have needs also, but their mindset is not an exploitative mindset. It's not a poverty mindset that seeks to exploit. Okay, people like that will attain greatness compared to these other people. The same reason is why internet fraud people do what they do. It's the same reason. Okay, if you ask them, they will give you justifiable reasons why they do what they do, but in the real sense of it, it's poverty that is plaguing them. A truly rich person, whether he has physical money or not, doesn't exploit people. Truly rich person doesn't use people. It is not a rich mindset. It's not a prosperity mindset to use people, to exploit people, to cheat people. Okay, a rich mindset is a liberal mindset. It's a giving mindset. And I hope you watching me now is not guilty of this one. If you are, I would like for you to make a change this new year and become a better person. I'm going to be sharing with us one more, and I would like to call it victim mentality mindset. So this mindset blames everybody for their poverty. Have you met people like that? They just, it's because my uncle did not help me, that's why I remain poor like this. Oh, it's because the government did not do this, that's why I'm poor like this. Oh, it's because my father didn't do this. If you try to beat one excuse, they will give you another excuse. But life doesn't work that way. Whatever is your excuse, there are people who had passed through those same experiences and have become successful regardless. I was still with a friend of mine yesterday evening. He never went to the university, not because he couldn't or he didn't want to, but because there was nobody to sponsor him. So he self-taught himself. He married a graduate. He is now a graduate. He runs a multi-100 million naira organization here in Nigeria. If he doesn't tell you that he didn't go to the university, you will never know. You will never know. He speaks well, he writes well, he reads well. You won't know. He's self-taught. Okay, so that same excuse that you want to give, that same blame that you are giving, there are many other people who had the same reason but still decided to go ahead. Blame will never help you. It will just cripple you. If you keep blaming everybody, you will never move forward. You need to change that mindset. For every excuse, for every blame, begin to turn it around and say, what can I do? Regardless of this circumstance, oh, the government is not doing what they are supposed to do. What can I do? Oh, there's no light by the power generating company and I need light. How can I get light? How can I make water available for me? How can I, with what I have, create what I need to move to the next level? Everybody has a reason not to succeed. Everybody has a reason not to succeed. I read recently the book by Femi Otedola, and I was shocked to discover that he didn't go to the university. He wasn't a graduate. But look at what he has made out of his life. So you have no reason whatsoever. You can decide to play the blame game and remain where you are, or as you step into this new year, you decide, no, I'm going to give up all these blames. I'm going to take up my life in my hand. One of the powerful laws you have to always remember is the law of absolute responsibility. That if anything will happen in your life, it's up to you. That you are absolutely responsible for the outcome of your life. I repeat, you are absolutely responsible for the outcome of your life. If you are going to be rich, it's up to you. If you are going to be poor, it's up to you. No one needs to take the blame. Because everybody that you've seen who end up becoming poor, get close to them and you will hear their story. I have my own story too. If you follow my videos, you will have seen I've shared severally the things that I will have used as an excuse to not be where I am today. But regardless, I decided to drop those excuses and move forward. Those are some of the 5 mindsets. There are many more, I believe. I will like for you to share some other mindsets in the comment section so that we can educate each other. But I hope you found value in this video, and I hope this video has prompted you to look through your life and do an x-ray as this year is coming to an end and as we step into a new year, to decide where have you fallen short in this mindset and many more that this video has not allowed us to share, and how can you begin to make some changes to see a brand new you. I hope that the next time I see you, I will see you in a better state. Thank you, and see you in my next video. Bye-bye.